Heidi did not get her chance to go to West Point, but through her efforts, really. Jonathan has recently got recruited by the baseball coach at West Point, and so he's so he's going to be pitching for baseball for the Army team. Good job, Jonathan. So why don't you come up here, brother?
I ain't good looking too. All right, did I do this right? Hello, everyone. My dad just introduced me. I'm Jonathan, and despite what you may have heard earlier, I'm her #1 fan. No one else is. But since this isn't about me, it's about her, I want to tell you a little story about her and about us and about my experiences with her. Ever since I was young, you'll know soon enough that I'm a mama's boy for sure. But ever since I was young, I've shared so many things with my mom, whether it's music or books or just general interest. She's always been by my side. She's always been supporting me in everything that I do. And so as I grew up, she became not only my best mentor, my best teacher, my best disciplinarian, but also my best friend, just because of everything that we've gone through. And so I want to tell you just this small story. Whenever I was in middle school and through high school, she would drive me just about everywhere. She was, for lack of a better word, a chauffeur for me, and I greatly enjoyed it. When I got my license, I kind of missed having her in the car every day with me driving to and from school. But we followed kind of a routine every day. I would get in the car after school, and she would ask me how my day was, and I'd be like, fine. She'd prod me for more answers. I wouldn't really want to give any because, I mean, I'm a teenage boy, and I don't really want to talk about it that much. It's school, after all. What can you say? But there would always come a time on our ride home when we would talk about politics. And I'd be like, Mom, what's going on in politics today? Rant at me. Tell me something. And she always had something prepared, trust me. Whether it was Second Amendment rights or illegal immigration or the fact that there's definitely not 57 states in America or no matter what it was, she always had something to say. And at the very end of everything, she would always say, I wish there was someone who could fix this. I wish there was someone who was strong enough to stand up to all these different lobbyists, all these different corporate interest groups, all these different people that were taking away the voice of the true American people and giving it to the people like the liberal elite, essentially. And she would be so angry at this every single time. And finally, I think it was my freshman or my sophomore year, we were in the car and she just ended on this amazing rant. I love her rants. I could listen to them all the time. But she said, I wish there was someone that could fix this. I wish there was someone that was strong enough to do something about this. And I looked at her and I said, Mom, that's you. And I didn't really comprehend what I'd said at the time. It was natural to me, and I just said it. But later, when she brought it up, she wanted me to talk about it, and it was hugely impactful to me to know when she told me how much just that one phrase inspired her. And that right there was amazing to me, because when she told me that she wanted to do all of this because her family and me told her that she could do it and that we believed she could do it, I felt like that was so important, not only to me, but to my impact on the rest of the world, because I know that my mom is someone who is so driven, who is so principled and works so hard at this that she's going to get things done. And to know that I was instrumental in starting that I was instrumental in motivating her to do that is probably the biggest thing that I've done in my life so far, including West Point. And I know that whether it's just in Texas or it's on a national level or whether she's taking over the entire world so she can fix it and make it perfect, yeah, she could definitely, that's something she could pull off knowing her. But I know that me being so close to her, it's just amazing to see what she's capable of and what her plans are for this state and for this country. And I only wish that everyone in this room could be with me while I listen to her on these rants and listen to her while she's talking about the future of our country. And no one else has a perspective that I do, but I can tell you wholeheartedly, 100%, that she is the perfect person for this job, that you will never find anyone better no matter where you go. And that is why now I introduce to you my favorite girl in the entire world, my mom, Heidi Thiess.